Hey all, welcome. It's been a while since we've seen these two together, hasn't it? Yeah. Yesterday was the first day I've had both vehicles back in running condition since May 1st. It's been a long journey to get here, and there's been a lot of problems. If you remember, I had an accident in Ohio. The accident took out Vandalus here, and I sent Vandalus off to be repaired as soon as I got to Washington State. That was the beginning of May. I got Vandalus back sometime, I think it was the end of July. I don't really remember, but I got Vandalus back the end of July, and Katie, the new truck, had gone in for repair. Katie needed a new transmission and some other work, and I had scheduled that for when I got to Washington before I realized that I would have lost Vandalus on the way out here. So there was a long period of time where I didn't have either truck. That was really challenging. Luckily I had beautiful friends that stepped in and gave me a place to live because I live in Vandalus. So I had lost my house, I lost my ability to transport tools. I was gifted 2 places to live, and that was really fascinating. And I lived in a treehouse for a while. I got to experience Bellingham, Washington, which is absolutely incredible, beautiful up there. And I'm going to stand over here. And it's been quite the journey. Katie, I picked up about 2 weeks ago. It got repaired, had a brand new transmission put in it, and about 20 miles from the dealership, I think it was actually less than 20 miles, it blew up while I was on the highway towing Vandalus, coming back to this property I'll tell you about in a minute here. It was an emergency situation because I broke down on the highway, not like pulling off, but literally blocking a lane, pulling a trailer. The transmission just froze right up. So that was quite an ordeal to get that situation resolved, to get this towed out of there, get that off the trailer and hooked up to the trailer it was on, and get the trailer off the highway. And Katie went back to the shop and has a new transmission. So we're hoping transmission number 2 will be good and I can get the build started on that. And I wanted to tell you about something else here. So we're gonna see how I can do this. Okay, so behind me you probably see a interesting tent. There's actually one in front of me that you can't see right now. But I'm on this beautiful property in Buckley, Washington. I first discovered this property last year on a journey that I started. And when I got the 2 trucks back, I started thinking about it, thinking about my journey, and something that I haven't shared. A lot of you don't know what I've been doing. You probably know about my travels and my van life and things like that, and the construction work I do, but you don't know about my work and what I've been doing. And I thought this would be a great opportunity to share that. Started thinking about the 2 trucks. The one got hurt and needed to be repaired, and another one had things that no longer worked for it, and I had to get rid of those and put new things on. So the transmission no longer worked, and it needed a new transmission in order to keep working. And we do that a lot with our vehicles and our houses. When things don't work, we fix them. When when things no longer work on a vehicle, we put ones that do work on there. But how often do we do that with ourselves? When things aren't working in here, how often do we get rid of the things that don't work and actually start replacing them with things that do? And that's the journey I've been on. And I don't want to reveal too much about what the path that I'm on, because that path for everybody will be different. But I do want to let you know what it is that I've been doing. And it was about a year ago, around this time, on this property, that I was introduced to Tantra, and I started working with that. And it's been an incredible journey. I did a Tantra workshop here. They're also called Tantra events, Tantra festivals. They are a place where we can gather, and we being other people who are practicing this. And for me, in my journey, what a Tantra event feels like is intense therapy, intense counseling, intense work, inner work of shedding all those things that don't work in our lives anymore, and replacing them with things that do. Creating an environment that allows us to bring up our trauma, allows us to bring up our pain, in a group of people that are willing and show up to hold it. They don't fix it. They don't console us. They don't do anything other than create a safe container for us to reveal and share our pain, and allow us, each of us, the ability to heal, grow, and gift us with tools and ideas and practices that will actually work and serve us better than the challenges that we've been having before. And I don't want to say much more about that, because there's a lot of misconceptions about what Tantra is. It's not a religion. In fact, all religions can practice it, and I practice it with all walks of life. Everybody who's practicing all kinds of religions are here at these events and practicing this. Tantra is just a journey. It's a journey inside, and you all follow me on my journey around the country and traveling and learning about new things and having new experiences. And for me, that's what Tantra is the journey inside. And I learn and explore and discover places inside of me that I've hidden or I didn't even know existed. And it's a really cool journey. And the more I journey in, the more love I have to come out. And we just finished up a 4-day event here. That's why I'm on the property right now. It was incredible. It was powerful. It was so moving. What Tantra is for me is a lot of crying, a lot of love, a lot of emotion, and it's incredible healing. And in that, I've made beautiful connections. I have held humans as they cry in my hands, and they have held me as I've cried in theirs. And I wanted to share this, not really to let you know, like, hey, this is what I'm doing, which is really funny because that's kind of like what YouTube is about, right? But I wanted to share it more because I was introduced to it through counseling, through therapy. I was offered an opportunity to come experience this last year. I've now been to 3 Tantra events, and each one has been incredibly powerful. They're all different because all you have to do is change one person out, and the experience is completely different, because it's a collaboration of all of our energy coming together. So I wanted to let you know about this, because if there's things that aren't working in your life, if there's some struggles that you are having, or if you just wanted to know more about it, I wanted to invite you to reach out to me, and I'll talk to you privately about it, and privately about your journey, and see if it's something that might work for you, because it's been incredibly healing and powerful for me, and it's been life-changing. And the connections and the people that I've met are life-altering. It is so deep and so powerful. And I equate a 1 day of a Tantra workshop to 1 year of intense therapy. And that's what it feels like for me. And as I said, it's different for every single person who's here, and we're all having different experiences at the same exact time. But the one thing that we all have in common is that we are showing up, and we are being our most authentic, vulnerable selves. And it feels so amazing to be in a group where you could truly be yourself. You don't have to pretend to be anything else, and it's incredible. So yeah, my 2 vehicles are back, and I will be getting ready to put Vandalus up for sale in October, and then I will start working on the new build. And aside from that, if you're looking to build something new and you're looking for a change and you're curious about what Tantra is, reach out to me privately, and I'm happy to talk to you about it. Thanks.